Now, if you are looking for a simple skincare routine, or maybe you don't have a routine at all and you want to improve your skin health, then you're in the right place today because I'm going to be sharing with you a basic, very simple skincare routine that you can adopt that's going to encourage consistency, but also get you the results that you are looking for. Hi, friends. My name is Frankie. I am a licensed esthetician in the state of Georgia. As well, I am a skincare formulator. Now, this is one of my most frequently asked questions about adopting a skincare routine that doesn't involve a 7 or even 10 step. I absolutely love this question because, contrary to belief, you don't need a vigorous or lengthy skincare routine in order to get the results and effectiveness that you are looking for when it comes to your skin. In fact, there are 3 core steps that I recommend. We'll jump into the details of that, but first, we want to consider 2 factors, and that is number 1, your skin type, and also the skin concerns that you may have. So, first step is determining your skin type. Your skin type is basically a baseline as the current health of your skin. There are 4 separate skin types: oily, dry, combination, and normal, or what I like to call balanced. Now, how can you determine your skin type? There are 2 ways that you can go about doing this. The very first way is conducting an at-home skin test. It's super simple. What you're going to do is start out with a gentle cleanser, and you're going to cleanse your entire face and pat dry. You will not apply any other products, no moisturizers, no toners or serums. You're just going to leave it as be. Now, after you reach that 30-minute mark, you're going to come back and check on your skin. And this is where you're going to be able to evaluate what it's telling you at this current moment. The second way is just seeing a professional. I recommend seeing an esthetician locally or someone virtually. I offer virtual consultations, so if you're interested and need a little bit more guidance, you can find more information about that below in the description box. But I feel pretty confident that you'll be able to decipher what your skin type is following the at-home skin test. Once you perform your skin test, now we are going to look at certain characteristics to be able to identify which skin type are you. So if you are more of an oily skin type, you will notice that there is excessive oil, there is some shininess, and you also may find that there's shininess more in some areas than others. Now, if you fall more so on the drier side, you will notice that your skin is possibly dry and tight. There may be some irritation as well as flakiness. Now, with combination, we're dealing with 2 separate skin types, and it's usually a combination of oily and dry. Most often, the oiliness lies around the T-zone area, which is going to be your forehead as well as your nose area, and sometimes in the chin area. And then you will notice that there's some dry areas that's often on the cheek and the outer edges of your face. And then lastly is normal, or what I like to refer to as balance. This is going to be where you are pretty hydrated. You're not too oily, not too dry, but just a very happy medium. Now, once you have determined your skin type, there are some skin concerns that you want to consider. So you may have dry skin, but you have concerns such as acne, and you want to consider those as well when selecting products that, again, are going to support your skin. Now, some of the most common skin concerns are acne, hyperpigmentation, fine lines and wrinkles, or even just uneven skin tone. Okay, so now we can jump into your skincare routine. So there are 3 core steps to follow. That's number 1, cleansing; 2, you're going to moisturize; and number 3, you're going to wear your SPF. Now let's talk about how that fits into each skin type. So we're going to start out with your cleansers. Cleansers are foundational to your routine because they are going to remove all of the dirt and debris that's on the surface of the skin, whether in the morning or at night. This is a core step to create a clean canvas for all the other products thereafter to be as effective as possible. Now, with oily skin, you want to select a cleanser that has more of a gel consistency. This is going to help with mopping up excess oil production. Your gel cleanser doesn't have to have a high foam. In fact, you can use something with a light foaming action. You just want to make sure that it's doing its job of removing dirt and debris, but also that excess oil. Some of my favorite ingredients to include in a cleanser for oily skin is going to be niacinamide because it does help balance oil production, and then salicylic acid, which does a great job of unclogging those congested pores. I do want to take note that with salicylic acid, it is prone to cause dryness. So you want to make sure that if you include this into your routine, it is included very slowly and no more than 2 times a week. So I would start out with a salicylic cleanser once a week and then use your general gentle cleanser for the next 6 days. Then you can increase to 2 days if you see fit, and the other 5 days, you're going to use your gentle cleanser night and day. Now, if you have dry skin, you may want to opt for something that's a little bit more creamier or oil based. So cleansing oils, there are cleansing balms as well as like creamy cleansers. These are going to help with keeping the skin hydrated and not stripping away what you already don't have. Some of my favorite ingredients and cleansers for dry skin are going to be hydrating ingredients such as glycerin, propofol, or even hyaluronic acid. Now, jumping into combination skin. So combination skin is a little bit tricky because we are dealing with two different skin types. And most often, like I've said before, it's either oily or dry. So I always like to start with just a gentle cleanser to help with mopping up that excess oil, but not stripping the dry areas. Now, if you find that that cleanser isn't doing the job for you, maybe it's over drying your dry areas, then you may have to opt for two separate product choices to accommodate your skin types. And lastly is normal skin. So you really can opt for a gentle cleanser, not with any actives, but maybe some antioxidants or extracts that are going to hydrate and support your skin. Because you don't have much going on, the whole concept is just to keep your skin where it's at and to support it in the best way possible. Now, step 2 is moisturizers. Moisturizers are designed to hydrate and nourish the skin. Every routine, whether you have oily or dry skin, should include a moisturizer. Now, let's start with oily skin. You want to opt for something that's lightweight or gel based. That way, it doesn't risk clogging pores or weighing down your skin. Now, with dry skin, it's going to be the total opposite. You want to reach out for something that's a lot more fattier and richer, more like a cream consistency. This is going to definitely help with giving hydration back to the skin and giving nourishment back to the skin. Now, with combination, we are going to stick with something that's lightweight or a medium consistency. That way you are not weighing down your oily areas, but giving enough nourishment to your dry areas. And again, if you feel like your moisturizer isn't cutting it, you can definitely incorporate two separate types of moisturizers. I also want to note when it comes to the dry areas, and this goes for dry skin as well, if you feel like your moisturizer does nourish the skin but isn't keeping in that hydration, you can follow with a facial oil to lock everything in. But please keep in mind that facial oils are not moisturizers. They are more designed for sealing things in, keeping what's already there and present into the skin. And then lastly is going to be your normal skin type. So you want to just keep it with something lightweight and any type of extracts that are going to support your skin, but not create any environment that's going to compromise the health of your skin. Now let's talk sunscreens. This is step number 3, and this is pretty important. Your sunscreen is going to protect you from sun damage as well as premature aging. Now there are 2 different types of sunscreen. There is chemical and mineral, and I'm going to break down the differences between the 2. Chemical sunscreen is often most preferred just because of mostly aesthetic reasons. It doesn't leave that white cast after application. Now, how chemical sunscreens work is that it's applied to the skin, it absorbs the UV radiation, and then converts into heat, which then is released from the skin. Now, what most people love about chemical sunscreens is they are often applied as clear and they're easy to apply to the skin. The downside to chemical sunscreens is if you have sensitive skin or prone to irritation, then chemical sunscreens may not be the route for you because they are often known to cause irritation. Now, with your mineral sunscreen, it works by creating a barrier over the skin. This causes a reflection and causes the UV radiation to scatter. So most people aren't fans of mineral sunscreens because it does tend to leave that white overcast, but it is excellent for those that have more sensitive skin or are prone to irritation. Now, what I can say about sunscreens is that they both work effectively to protect the skin from sun. It's basically about selecting a sunscreen that's going to suit your personal needs as well as your skin type or what your skin can tolerate. All right, so now as a quick wrap up, we're just going to go over the steps that you will take to get your routine all in order. The first thing is that you're going to start with determining your skin type. And then you also want to factor in your skin concerns. So if you have acne, you want to make sure that you are pairing your product not only with your skin type, but with ingredients that are going to address your acne concern. Another disclaimer is that your skin is ever evolving, always changing. So what that means is what your skin type looks like today may not be the scenario 6 months from now. So you want to adjust your skincare routine to accommodate your skin at where it is at this very moment. Now, once you've determined your skin type, you are going to follow this 3-step routine, which is going to be cleanse, moisturize, and using SPF to protect your skin from sun damage. All right, so there you have it. Now, there are some extras that you can add into your routine to create some type of enhancement or to address any of your skin concerns, but this is a great foundation for you to begin with, and you can always incorporate other products such as serums and toners to enhance your routine. Now, if you feel like you need a little bit more of a tailored, personalized approach to your skin routine or some guidance with some concerns that you have, I do offer virtual skin consultations. This allows me to work with you one-on-one so that I can develop a treatment regimen that's going to support your skin with products and a routine that's well suited for you. And you can find all of that information down below. And if you found this video helpful, be sure to click the subscribe button for more skin tips and drop your comments or questions below. I'd love to help provide you with some skin guidance. Okay, you guys, I am out and I will see you next time.